Go.
Making love till the morning comes. When your mom calls you, yeah, I'm almost done. We'll take you dirty, we'll take you clean. So sit back, relax, it's a beat and saltine. Yeah. Dirty. So we'll melt your face tonight. It may sting, but it'll be alright. They want to aggravate you, violate you, penetrate you. Aggravate you, violate you, penetrate you.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome to episode 002 of the Bean and Saltine podcast.
Bean and Saltine. Yes, thank you.
I'm not welcoming you, you ass.
Oh,
You're
sorry
already
about that.
here.
Oh, that's true.
All right. Stretch it out. Let's just stretch it out, guys. Been working
Power
hard.
stretch. Best thing to do before a podcast is do a couple power stretches. And there you go.
Yeah. So we are here. Here we are. Here is now. Now is yesterday.
Yes, wow. That's a lot to take in.
That was deep. Yeah, so it's the two OGs right now, Johnny
Heck
Bean
yeah.
here and Nate the Saltine.
That is me.
And in case you were wondering, if you were not an old school listener from back in the college days, those are very much racist names. That's why we give them to each other.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about that.
Oh, man.
All right,
But,
well, yeah, this is our second go around.
Yeah.
Um,
On a nice Saturday afternoon.
Saturday afternoon, pretty much evening for you already.
It is evening for me over here on the East Coast.
Yeah, the worst coast. Oh, what's the
man.
weather over there? Shitty? I bet. Over here, it's a nice, I'd say it's probably in the mid 70s. There's
That's-
a nice cool breeze going through. Sunny skies.
I can almost taste it.
It tastes, what does it taste like?
Hot.
What does hot taste like?
Sweaty.
Is it like after you eat maybe some chili cheese dogs and
Could be.
you're
Put
stuck?
some sriracha on there. Some sriracha on
Yeah.
some chili cheese dogs.
Yeah, the more damage, the better. So you just eaten that for lunch. You're on your way home, stuck in your car. Windows don't work, air doesn't work, and you just let one rip. Is that what it would taste like to you?
No.
That tastes like hot. That tastes like hot fart. Hot fart taste.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
man. But yeah, so we have some good topics to go through today.
Do we?
I think so. I hope so.
Nate, these topics are supposed to happen organically.
Yeah.
We don't do a great job of it, but give us the chance.
We will be creating topics as we go.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know what we should talk about, Nate. I've got a lava lamp going right now and it looks really wicked cool.
Does it?
Yeah, I
Well,
think-
no, is it a red lava lamp? What color is
no,
it?
it's blue.
Blue.
It's
Nice.
blue. Yeah.
Very nice.
I try to do all the accents with as far as lights go in this room. I make them blue.
Very nice. Very nice. Got like the neon trim going around your room and everything.
No. Did you hear that great segue. We are not professionals. Disneyland has like a measles outbreak.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah. It's these I think it's safe to say that a lot of people are just blaming these fucktards that are against vaccinating their children.
Yeah. They're saying people are selfish for not going in and getting vaccinated and all that stuff. And
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know. As far as I can categorize it, it's like maybe one of two groups that are doing it. You got these like new age hippie people that that think science might be evil, and so they're trying to do all this natural holistic bullshit that might get your kids killed,
Yeah.
or worse, other people's kids killed, or in
Yeah.
this case, sick with measles, which is a shitty thing to
Yep.
have. And we were like, we didn't have to worry about it, but a lot of fucking people in other countries die from measles.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. It's
and
horrible. It's a
yeah,
horrible disease.
and then you have the other camp where I think it's these religious idiots who are like, no, that's not natural. We're gonna pray the disease away. It's like,
Yeah.
Jesus, give me the
Yeah.
power, Jesus.
Yep.
And that's bullshit. Like, I don't know the exact stories, but I know I've heard a few different ones where these people are pretty much letting their kids die from diseases or illnesses or anything that their kids may have, and they're praying over them
Yeah. They
instead
don't
of
give them the help they need.
instead of taking them to a hospital where they could save their life probably fairly easily.
Yeah. Yeah. Those people are crazy. They really are. And then they'll probably say, "Oh, well, I guess it was their time to go."
Assholes.
That's the will. That was their will.
Like, no, mom, I don't want to die right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are crazy. I don't understand. Like, what's her name? Gwyneth Paltrow, where she's just like bananas. Like,
she's like bananas.
she's like banana. She might taste like bananas.
Cooking bananas, or are you talking about actual like big bananas? Like,
What are cooking bananas?
aren't those like those are the smaller bananas that you don't really eat normally? They like you use them to cook with.
When you said cooking bananas, I immediately jumped to giant bananas cooking
No. Like
cooking me dinner.
the cooking plantain. Like
Oh, those would be plantains, not bananas.
I put them all in the same category. I shouldn't, but I do.
Yeah, I'm just let's see if something. I don't know how to spell her fucking name. I'm just
How-
gonna type in Gwyneth Paltrow crazy. I bet
Okay.
something will come up that will support. Oh, 25 most pretentious Gwyneth Paltrow quotes.
Quotes. Oh,
That
quotes.
sound-
Yeah.
That sounds promising.
Oh, very nice.
If my computer decided to actually open this fucking link here.
There she is in all her glory.
Yeah, I liked her in well, I liked the movie Shallow Hal.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
was
That was
funny.
pretty funny.
I liked
Yeah.
that. But
I saw that in the theaters when it came out, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh
Before I knew the power of Jack Black.
um yeah.
Oh, she was good in Iron Man. Those movies.
Yeah, she was all right. I mean, I didn't care for her.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that then. Fine. Agree to disagree.
Oh man. Yeah, there's a lot to look through here.
Mm-hmm. These are actually like well written quotes. We just wanted something little.
When I pass a flowering zucchini plant in my garden, my heart skips a beat. Well, zucchini will do that to you.
Line 2.
Oh man.
We have great dinner parties in America. What?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to do this. I give up. I don't want to do this anymore.
It was a nice thought. It was a nice thought.
Yeah, I guess in short, she's crazy. That's all the evidence we need.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
it. She's crazy and weird.
It's been settled.
Yeah.
But who isn't in that industry? I mean, everyone's a little bit crazy.
Yeah, they probably are. I think you have to be a little crazy to want to be part of that industry.
You're either crazy going into it, or it makes you crazy being in it too long.
I concur.
I know that from experience. I don't know.
Sure.
Maybe not.
Yeah, so measles at Disneyland. That sucks. I think they have like close to 100 cases already.
Yeah.
And
Which Disneyland are we talking?
Disneyland. There's only one Disneyland. The Disneyland in California. Disney World is the one that's in
Yeah.
Orlando.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anaheim.
Yeah, I don't know. These people not fucking vaccinating their kids. You're gonna give Mickey the measles, man.
It's horrible.
Can you vaccinate a mouse?
Cartoon character.
Yeah. What about Goofy? I love Goofy. He's gonna get the measles, and I'm going to hate you.
Yeah,
Not you. I'm talking you to you who didn't vaccinate your kids
there you go.
and
Yeah.
gave measles to Goofy.
They better leave Cinderella alone. That's all I'm saying.
Is that who you're into?
Oh.
That's it. Okay, I'll take that answer too.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man, my back is tight, Nate. My back is tight.
Tight as yeah. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, so
Man. Okay, so I remember you were telling me about this a little bit earlier, but what's the whole deal with? I didn't really read into the article, but what's the deal with NASA and the UFOs? What's going?
Okay, so well, I haven't read too much into it, but what I've heard is that they have a live feed that's in one of their, I don't know, orbiting satellites or space station. Where is it? Oh, the space station. It's on the
Okay.
space station.
Yeah, yeah.
And they just they have it, I think, for everyone to see and check out, and ooh, it's very cool.
They keep it running all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I saw when I first heard about it, it was from like a Facebook page that is very like all about skeptics, and they're fucking looking for aliens everywhere. So when I first saw it, I was
course.
like, whatever.
They have alien hunters as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
So what I understand is that it was, they were shooting, and then something appeared, a UFO, unidentified flying object. I don't know if it was flying, floating, whatever, still works. And then they cut the feed, and it was just like this gray screen. And I think that it's still off. Like they haven't brought it back up. I think they cut it when that happened, and then it still might be down.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah. So you, like, if you want to take a look real quick at my screen,
Sure.
I
Yeah.
kind of have it. I have this video here. It was really, when I was trying to look at this video, it was really hard to see. I didn't see anything when they played the video 2-3 times, and then they zoomed in, and then you see this little thing that kind of looks like the Star Trek symbol.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'll play this. See if you can.
Yeah, I'll take a look at this.
See if you could do anything. And for anybody listening, you might just hear the audio and no video, unfortunately, but you could look it up yourself. So here you go, Nate. No, I think the audio is gone. But it's going to be like in this area. Like you see that right there?
Yeah, yeah.
And then it goes to the gray screen.
Oh, that was it. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
So now they're zoomed in. That's the object. It kind of looks like
That's
I
interesting.
don't know. It looks like a blade to me. From my screen is fucking dirty, by the way. So when I was looking at this thing, I'm like, God damn, I gotta clean my screen.
Oh man.
Yeah, they might show it again here. So it's like it's in this general area.
Mm-hmm.
There it is, right there.
Okay.
So you'll miss it if you're not looking at that little spot, and then they shut it down.
Well, so I mean, what do you think that is?
I don't know.
I mean, that could be anything. That could be, there could have been dust on the camera or something like that. Like,
Yeah, but see,
knows?
the thing is like fake or not fake, but whatever
Actually-
it might be.
dust in space.
Oh,
Space dust.
and this is this decided to play some music for me.
Oh.
You're not hearing this, but everybody else is. It just the video ended and it just started playing music. I hate when they fucking do that. Yeah, so I mean, whether or not it's some kind of alien ship or whatever, but the fact that they cut the feed and haven't brought it back is weird, right?
That is strange. Yeah.
I mean, I like to see things before I believe it. I mean, I'm really willing and I really want aliens to know that they have already made contact. Like, to say that they don't exist is dumb. I think it was
oh yeah.
who was it? Fuck, I forget who said it. I want to say Neil deGrasse Tyson, but I'm not 100% sure. But they said saying there's no other life in the universe is like taking a glass of water from the ocean and saying there's no whales in the ocean.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
It's
exactly. Just because it's not in your cup.
yeah, just because it's
Yeah,
not right there in front of you. Like I really want to believe they're out there. Um, well, I do believe that there are other life forms out there. I
yeah,
want to believe that they've made contact and they've been here before. And then you have the whole
yeah.
kind of the joking side of it. It's like obviously they would pass by because we're stupid and worried about killing each other for dumb shit.
Yeah.
Um,
They're like, oh,
like
they'll destroy each other.
it's like, oh, they all made up this fucking thing called religion, and they're killing each other over it. Like, we'll wait maybe another few hundred years.
Yeah, our work is done.
Um,
Oh, man.
yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. To me, it was kind of awkward. It looked like it was just fading in. It
Hmm.
could have been the video I was watching. I didn't see it like shoot from Earth or shoot somewhere into into the shot. It just looked like it faded in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know what it is. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of on the same boat where, I mean, we've only explored, so little of what's out there and with galaxies and planets, other planets and everything. And, there's got to be other things going on out there. So I don't know. I mean, but I know in the past they've had UFO sightings and stuff, and they've found that it was actually, or at least they've claimed that it was just some kind of debris or some kind of dust or something that was on either the lens or floating by or something like that. Just something else.
I know,
Uh,
but the weird thing is like it's with the same thing with Bigfoot. Now everybody has a fucking phone. There's a phone with the cameras on them all the
yeah,
time.
yeah,
It's impossible to walk like 10 feet without coming across someone that has a fucking camera on them.
yeah,
Uh, so you think it'd be more likely for something to capture something. We have all these videos from the past or even not even that long ago, but it's like shitty videos. It's always crappy videos. It's like, oh, look at aliens, and it's just like you can't. It's like I think that's a balloon. I can't tell.
it's an
Um,
8-bit.
but you'd think that with all the cameras around and then people having their phones out almost 24/7, that somebody would capture something if there was something out there.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
I don't know. It's just
I don't know. With space, though, I mean, you were pretty limited to what we can see. Is we get to see what they show us.
yeah.
So I don't know. I really don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about that.
I know. And then not even getting out into beyond our like atmosphere, beyond our planet, but this whole like that frilled shark. Have you heard about that? That shark
Ye
that they found over in Australia.
I did. Yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah, I
Pretty
think.
crazy. I actually I looked up the frilled shark. I believe it was, I don't know, like maybe a year ago or something like that. There was a photo about it or something, and I was like, "Holy crap! Like that's a crazy animal out there." But yeah, that's cool. They just recently found one.
Yeah, have you seen the picture of that thing? That thing is fucking scary. If I saw that, it
Yeah,
kind of look
it's
it kind of
prehistoric. It looks prehistoric.
kind of looks like cock and balls. If you're looking at it from head to tail, it's
Oh
like it's
man,
got these little lumps behind like where its eyes are or something, and it just it looks
the
like
frilled
balls
shark.
and wieners. Yeah, but that thing is like I misunderstood it. I thought it was like they had just found this species, but I guess they found it before
Yeah.
um off Japan a few years ago, and but it's
Hmm.
just really rare to come across. But still, it's like this thing is ridiculous. Like I don't think we know a good percentage of things that are in our oceans.
Oh yeah, we don't know barely any of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
like
there's I don't know if on the article you were looking at, if it shows it or not, but there's a picture that shows it, like, I don't know how many, how like maybe 15 people or something, holding one of them up that was washed on the shore,
oh
and
wow.
it's huge.
Really, I don't think I've only seen a picture of it by itself, like in the water. I haven't seen it compared
Okay,
uh
let me,
to people.
I want to show you this really quick here because this is pretty cool. Let's see here.
Yeah, it's bananas. Just bananas.
Bananas.
It's fucking creepy looking too, man. Just what else is in that ocean that we don't know of?
Yeah, they're constantly finding new stuff.
Yeah.
So, um, yeah, let me here. Can you see this?
Oh fuck!
It looks like a gigantic eel almost,
Wow.
and that washed up on the shore. I think that was an older picture. Let's see, October 12th, Santa. Or I'm sorry, that was Catalina Island.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh, I kind of remember that.
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, very prehistoric, and it makes me wonder if like something like that could have been what people had seen back in the day, where they were calling it like the Loch Ness monster and stuff. If you saw that like swimming on the surface, I could see people thinking that was some kind of dragon or some kind of
But would
crazy.
that be in the Loch Ness? Isn't I mean, is that? I mean, this is in the ocean, so it's salt water. Is Loch Ness?
Oh,
Is that lake freshwater or saltwater?
I
I
don't
mean, there
know.
could be something in there like this. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's definitely things out there like this. So you know, it's just crazy. That's why I don't scuba dive. I would I would shit myself if I saw this thing coming at me.
And it would just the worst part would be that it just stays in your suit.
Yeah.
Maybe starts creeping up,
That's
trying to
no.
get out. Ugh,
Oh man.
that is ridiculous.
Yeah, pretty cool though. It's pretty cool. I love it when they find new stuff out there. It's awesome.
I know, man. Like, I don't know, fucking animals, dude. That's it. I swear I haven't smoked today. Um, yeah, no, it's I don't know. I don't even know what to say. It's just nature's scary. Nature can
Nature-
be scary.
It's very cool and very scary at the same time.
Yeah. Um, it looks like we could only share each other's screen one at a time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figuring shit out.
Yes.
Um,
Technology these days.
Yeah, but on the whole nature kick here, did you hear about that guy who was texting and walked into a fucking bear over here in California?
I saw the video
Yeah.
of that. I saw the video. That
So
guy.
funny. That guy is so dumb. It's funny.
Oh,
I'm gonna
man.
bring up the video here.
Where was it? Where did it take place? Where in California did they say?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
There's a
Because
video
the
here.
video that I saw, the newscast or whatever, they didn't say. I don't think. I think
Yeah,
they just.
they may have.
In
South on
Sky
Briggs.
5, well, this is very interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty
Apparently the
ridiculous.
bears
Yeah,
decided
that's
to
right, you know.
move around.
All garbage cans are out too.
Yeah, just a couple of minutes ago, the bear left the clearing in the backyard there, and he made his way over to the driveway over on Mayfield. He came down that driveway, down.
He's just
Mayfield,
looking
on
around,
Briggs,
looking
and
around. There he goes. He's on the move, and then
He's looking for something to
surprise
fuck.
attack. Surprise
There's a
attack
guy
by the
texting.
texter.
Oh shit, bear!
Oh man.
And then he runs.
Dude, I would not run
Oh
like that,
my
man.
god! How awesome would
first
it have been if that bear was just fucking was just horny and looking for something to fuck, and this guy is on his stupid phone, just
Oh,
like
no.
"Doo-doo-doo. No, babe, I don't want pizza for dinner. And then this bear fucking comes and mounts him and just fucks him to death.
Hey, bear fucker.
I think they're gonna be making a number 2 on that. Not like taking a shit on the movie. I mean, they're making a
Yeah.
number 2.
Yeah, like a legitimate number 2.
Yeah, last time I read that they were writing.
That's awesome.
We're
'cause
talking
that
about
was-
Super
that was
Troopers.
funny.
That was a
Super
great
Troopers.
movie. Yeah,
I
Those ones
still
are fun.
love the what was it, the syrup drinking competition.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah, that shit's funny. Yeah, I'd be really excited if they do a second Super Troopers.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
Be awesome.
Fucking bears, dude. I've really been wanting to hunt lately. I
Really?
don't really know anyone that could take me. I've never done it. I've lived in the city my whole life, unfortunately. But I would love to go hunting one day. Not to say that I'd want to go get a bear my very first fucking time.
Where do you want to go? Like, do you want to go in
I don't
like
know.
Northern California? Or are you talking about like going out like
I guess it depends on what I want. I was thinking of like some kind of a deer.
some kind of a deer?
Some kind of a deer. What kind of deer is that? Some kind.
One of those deer folk.
It's one damn deer there that walk on legs. Um, yeah, I would just love to go hunting. I probably wouldn't want to do like birds, anything like that. Not that
Yeah.
it's boring. It's kind of boring. Um, it's just I don't know. It's a lot of work for little reward. It's like a pistachio. No, not a pistachio. Pistachios are fucking good.
If
It's like
pistachios were on the move, if they migrated, then
you
it
would
would be
fuck.
like that.
It's like sunflower seeds. Like it's more of a fun hobby to do, but it's like the work is not worth the reward for fucking sunflower seeds.
Oh, yeah, cracking them and yeah. I
Yeah.
always end up, like, getting them stuck in my gums and stuff. I was like,
I
"Ugh,
yeah.
I
There
don't
was a
like this."
time where I was when I was working at the warehouse, not the warehouse music store, a warehouse. Um and I was obsessed with sunflower seeds, and I would just put a shitload in my mouth and then just go along my merry way. You shut your
Yeah.
mouth, boy.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Um, and it was like fucking up my teeth. Like they were starting to hurt, and my gums were like getting fucked up.
Yeah, 'cause you're constantly cracking them and,
Yeah.
now did you used to eat, like, the flavored ones, like the barbecue or anything like that, or was it just the regular sunflower seeds?
It was the regular ones at first, and then I got the barbecue ones, and then they had like spicy ones.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've tried the barbecue ones. They weren't bad. I just didn't I never really got into, sunflower seeds. I don't know why. I just never did.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, so I would love to go hunting. I think it was Joe Rogan was like before he had gone the very first time. He said it's either going to turn me into a vegetarian or I'm gonna fucking love it and want to do it all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he loves it, and it's cool because he like stocks up on all the meat like buffalo, bear, elk, whatever.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd love to go hunt some elk and just have some fucking good meat to have, you know?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. That's definitely good. It's different.
Yeah.
It's good, though.
Have you ever gone hunting or anything?
Yeah, yeah, I've gone, hunting once. I went quail hunting,
Oh, okay.
and, I've been spotting quite a few times, like, checking out fields and, you getting all crouched down and, like, hiding over the mounds and stuff, trying to look out over some deer, and
Yeah.
I've done that, just kinda scouting out some fields, but yeah, yeah, I've gone quail hunting and we were using shotguns and stuff, and yeah, it was cool. It was a cool experience, except for the fact that no one really told me to put my earplugs in before I fired the first time, and part of that's my fault, and so I couldn't really hear that well for the rest of the trip, um, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was pretty cool.
Very cool.
So,
How was it? Did you get to eat it afterwards? Or
yeah,
you
yeah, we
didn't get
did.
anything?
No,
Yeah.
no, we took it back, and my friend and his father, they cooked him up, and yeah, it was great. It was great. We had a nice meal, and it's very cool. So, and
Nice.
they've been hunters all their life, and so they always had lots of deer meat in the fridge and all kinds of stuff. So, go over and have like deer steaks, and
Oh,
it was
that's what I want, man. Like
yeah,
I need to find someone that can do that. Like someone that knows what's up, has the gear, and just takes me out and teaches me like, okay, well, we're going to be stalking. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to wear. This is what you like, whatever.
yeah,
And
yeah,
just, I want to shoot and kill something. It would be
yeah,
awesome to
dude.
to do that and then learn how to, I don't know if prepare is the right word, but gut it,
Mhm.
do all that stuff and then
Oh,
use
you want to get
everything.
into all that too,
Well, I figured like,
cleaning and everything, and
yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I've never done any of that stuff. Like I've been to Mexico before where we get like a goat and take it for a ride and then it's dinner later on. But
yeah, yeah,
and then I've seen them like with a huge fucking half of a cow like hanging up and they're butchering it.
mhm.
But that's as far as it's gotten for me. Like I've never gotten my hands in there and I figured I like meat. It why not really get a feel for where it comes from and how it gets to my plate. I mean, that's that's a very bad thing because it's everything is just like farm raised, not farm raised. It's
Yeah,
everything is just like factory raised. Everything is just shitty for you. They're feeding them stuff they're not supposed to eat, and that gets into you. And
yeah, exactly. Yep.
so I figured this might be the best way to do it. And I think Rogan's position was a great one, where it's like I'm either gonna go and I want to do all the steps. From stocking to serving,
Mhm. Yep.
and I'm either gonna really enjoy it, or I'm gonna become a vegetarian.
Yep. Yeah.
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 You know
No,
the
it's
Oh,
go
sorry,
on.
go ahead.
No, go for it. Go for it.
I was gonna say the funny thing is I was actually a vegetarian when I was younger.
Really?
Um, yeah, I don't know if you know, but
I didn't know this.
I remember, I don't know how old I was. It must have been like whatever age you are, like in second or third grade.
Hmm.
Um, and I was watching TV with my dad, and he was watching what I'm assuming was like Discovery Channel, and it was I don't know what it was about. It was just showing you the process of getting burgers, I guess.
Hippos getting their freak on. Yeah.
No, it was like cows. It was like how they're raised, and
Like the slaughterhouses and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. It
Yeah.
was about the slaughterhouses, and
Okay.
it freaked me out and it grossed me out, and like
Yeah.
I was young and I had no idea like where my fucking McDonald's hamburger came from.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was just delicious, and that's all I knew. And then I saw this, and I'm like, holy fuck! Like that's a cow, that's an animal, and in my head, I'm like, I don't want to eat that. Like animals are nice, animals are cool.
Yeah.
And I just stopped eating meat. And then the shitty thing was that my mom, like not knowing very much, is just like, you need to eat meat to be healthy, and like would always make me eat shit. So it lasted for maybe about a year or so. And it was like, I was just grossed out, man. Like I couldn't do it, but I
Yeah.
eventually got over it.
Yeah.
And then the funny thing is that now she's a vegetarian and has been a vegetarian for a few years.
You guys switched.
Yeah.
Switched places.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, so I want to go. Like I thought it'd be really cool. I mean, the meat would fucking taste delicious, first of all.
Yeah.
It'd be good for you, I'm sure. It'd be a really cool experience, I think.
Yeah, no, and a lot of it is just the experience of being out there, and I mean, a lot of the times, like you can go out and if you're going hunting and stuff, and you never actually shoot anything or see anything for that matter, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of it is just you got to have a lot of patience, and depending on what you're going for,
Hmm.
and yeah, but once you do, once the action starts happening, it's an adrenaline rush. It's pretty good.
Yeah, and then I know that you have to like really have to have faith in your shooting skills, because you don't want the animal to like get shot in the wrong place and run off and suffer and die slowly somewhere.
Yeah.
So like getting them, I think you get them like in the lungs or something, and it puts them down a lot faster.
Yeah, and make sure that you don't get what a lot of new hunters get is buck fever. That's where they have the animal in their sights, but they can't pull the trigger. Like their hands just kind of freeze up.
Oh, really?
And they can't actually take the shot. They want to, but they can't physically do it.
That's called
And
buck fever.
yeah,
When you said that, I imagined the complete opposite. It's like,
least
I'm
that's
gonna
what I've
shoot
been told, yeah.
everything.
No, that's at least what I've been. That's what I was taught. That's
Yeah.
buck fever.
Yeah, I really want to go. I need to find someone that knows what they're doing so they can kind of let me know what's up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
come up to Northern California, dude. I'll hook you up with some of my.
you're
my
not
folks
in
up
Northern
there.
California, idiot. You dummy. Yeah, come up to Northern California. I won't be there, but it's a nice place for you to just
Well,
wait for me.
We'll plan a trip. I'll come over there, and then we'll head up there.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do that.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's cool though. There's a lot of nice places up there. It's up in the redwood country.
Yeah, and it's funny too, like when people, I imagine like you were saying, you go out there and sometimes you don't get anything. So when you do get something, you're probably pretty proud of it. For the most part, I don't think people are like, let me go out there and kill the fuck out of something. I imagine a lot of hunters, it's a sport kind of, like just the amount of work and effort that goes into it. The time and dedication that that has to happen. And so when you finally get something, you have these people that take pictures with their kill and then post it online, and then you get people that are bitching and complaining all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and then that just comes down to personal preference and stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's some people, that's just personality. Some people like to brag about things like that, and some people don't. And yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of like I saw this video. I'll pull it up right now. Of this lady who's most definitely a vegan. Even worse, a vegan activist. And she goes into a restaurant and gets everyone's attention and starts. I think I'll just play it for you, but she starts talking about a chicken, but she starts talking about it like it's a little girl, like her daughter.
Oh,
And
really?
she's like, "This is my daughter." No, she doesn't say that. She goes like, "This is a little girl, and she was taken away from her home, and now she's on your plate."
Oh my god.
And it's so funny because at the very end, she's like, "It's not food, it's violence." And then she has like a bunch of these fucking idiots that walk behind her and hold up a sign, and they're like, "It's not food, it's violence." And it's so funny. If anything, that would make me want to eat more chicken.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be like, waiter, chicken all around
I'll have
on
what
me.
she's having. Yeah.
Yeah, here I have the video right here. I'll play it for you. Oh,
won't
you're
be
not
able to
going to be
hear
able
it.
to hear it.
Yeah, I won't be able to hear it, but you could send me the
Oh.
link. You could do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, just send me the link. I'll
and
listen
then
to it while
you'll
it's.
play it.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, computer. We
That's
got to
pretty
figure that. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, if anyone is listening to this, we're having issues with Nate being able to hear through Skype what my computer is doing.
Yeah. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, I have some ways I think they'll remedy it, but I just don't want to do it right now. All right, so
Bear
there's a
with
thing.
us, as the bear texture would say.
Okay, so let me know when you have the video ready to go, and we'll try to start it at the same time, so at least we'll be in the general area.
Okay. It's starting right now. Ready? Go.
Walking up.
I think we're in sync.
Excuse me, everyone. Can I ask you to listen to me for a minute, please? I have a little
This
girl.
dumb cunt.
She was
I have a
very
little girl.
abused for her entire life. She was terrified. She has a very determined look in her eyes wherever she goes. And she was hurt and abused her entire life.
Oh my gosh, she said that already.
This establishment and because of establishments like it. She was locked away. She was hidden. She had nobody there for her.
Nobody was there for her.
She was crying. She was scared every single moment.
Oh my gosh.
The song in the
And because
background
her instruments had run
couldn't
out,
be more
she
perfect.
was going to be killed. Someone was going to murder her. And I can see you smiling.
That is
and
an
I can
empty
see you
restaurant.
laughing. But to
it
her,
is.
this is not funny. I went in there.
I
with
hope
other
she's
humans,
acting.
and
I
took
hope
her
to
out of
God
there.
she's acting.
And if I hadn't,
Yeah.
she wouldn't be with me right
This is
now.
really sad.
She would be gone.
She's with her
Just
right
like
now?
all of her sisters.
She saved
Just
her.
like everybody who we left behind.
Wow, she's a savior.
And I'm here to tell you today that all of those other girls, that everyone who we left behind, they just wanted to live too. And they deserve their lives.
Wow.
And right now, their eggs and their milk and their bodies
They're-
are on plates inside this restaurant.
Chickens
And
aren't
that is
milk.
so unfair to them.
Yeah, where did you get the milk from?
They don't.
My little girl.
don't have
Eggs and milk and
They're eggs and milk and jawbreakers.
Somebody else's eggs
Pork
or
chops and
somebody else's body. You're
watermelon.
going to remember her name.
what's her
Her
name?
name is Snow.
It's Buck Buck.
She's a beautiful little girl and she just wants to live. This isn't food. It's violence.
Oh, here it is. My favorite part.
It's not food.
They all hold up signs.
Wow.
It's not food.
It's violence. It's not
Please
food.
Think of her name every time you see somebody's body. on
Her
the
name
plate.
is Snow.
Her name is Snow.
Snow.
And she just wants to live. Thank you.
Oh, she
Wow.
says when you had. I just paused
Wow.
and there's this girl in the background, and
Yeah.
she has this look on her face.
Like, why am I here? What am I doing here?
Like, this bitch is crazy.
I thought she was actually talking about a real girl. Why?
I thought this was a cannibal restaurant. I thought they were really serving a little girl here. It's a chicken?
That's-
Okay, this is a chicken place. I'd like to order.
With their eggs and their milk, yeah, their hamburgers, and
Oh, chicken milk is very good for you. I don't know if you've had chicken milk recently.
I haven't.
It's a cross between. It's a bad joke. I can't even. I don't know where that's going.
I was really waiting your patience. I was like, well, where is he going to go with
just
this?
kidding.
This is awesome.
I don't know
This is
where
going to be awesome.
I don't know where that's going. Yeah, can you believe that there's people like that out there, which scares me.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
scares me that there's people out there that are calling a chicken, a person, and a girl, and I don't know, man. I mean, my girlfriend, Remy, her family has they have chickens,
Yeah.
and they treat them well, which is perfectly cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, you get attached to animals, and because nice people, and I understand that. But it's like at the end of the day, they know that they're still chickens. Like they use them for their eggs. They don't use them for meat. So that's still really cool, man. Fresh eggs, we always get those once in a while. They are delicious.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
they're so much different. They're completely different from ones you get at the store. They're so good. But yeah,
Yeah, it's just
it's
crazy.
not food, it's violence, Nate.
Yeah. I wonder how many restaurants she actually went in and did that for. Like, how many times did she have to build up those tears?
I know. It doesn't look sincere to me. It looks like she's fucking acting.
She did. I mean, for what she was doing, she did a good job of acting it out. But man, I don't know if I could have kept a straight face during that. Like, I probably would have just started cracking up, which is so mean. But man, it's just that's ridiculous.
Okay, I don't know if this is also on your side, but one of the videos on YouTube that's next to this, the title reads, "Woman Possessed by Horny Ghost."
It's like I see that. Yeah,
I am going to play that. I don't care what you do. I'm playing that right now.
God, the power of YouTube.
Oh, wow, that's shitty audio.
I'm gonna.
Okay, there's a girl.
Hey, what the fuck you doing? You alright? Huh? Oh, hi.
Ah!
Whoa!
What are you doing?
Oh my
Whoa.
god, she's like the Exorcist.
Don't do that. What are you doing? You're right, man. It's okay.
She's pointing at him. I'm gonna do this to you.
She can't
You want-
cross the asphalt line. Oh,
Okay, it's okay, man. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
don't get so close. That's scary.
Yeah. Move over. We gotta see.
Oh, she's like, her pants are falling off. She's thrusting
Wow.
all around.
Wow.
I'm a hoe.
Hey,
Oh, she
it's
said,
okay,
"Come
man.
on."
It's okay.
Come on.
Have a good day. It's not okay. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
The guy's like, it's okay, it's okay. The guy's like, no, it's not okay.
Grossest thing I've ever seen in my life. Whoa.
Wow.
That was funny.
That's crazy.
Have a good day, you fucking possessed lady. I'm gonna
Damn.
come back and fuck you when my friends are looking.
Why is he stopping? Oh, God.
I don't know, man.
Weird. That is just weird.
There's a lot of weird shit. You ever get stuck in those YouTube, those rabbit holes? You're just like, I'm
Yes.
gonna watch a music video, and then you see woman possessed by horny ghost, and then
Yeah.
you see sex with a ghost.
Yeah.
True
All kinds of crazy
account of a ghost.
stuff.
Oh my god, people are weird.
YouTube is horrible for that.
Oh, people are weird.
Yep.
Oh
Man.
man. Speaking of weird people, Nathan. Did
Wasn't
you see the did you see the story about another crazy cunt? That was like that was spot on accent, by the way. I appreciate some props, please. Nate? I think we lost connection with Nate.
I'm back.
Do we? Okay, we got you back.
Yeah, I'm back.
I was talking to myself. I wanted some congratulations for my Scottish accent. Then you didn't give it to me, and I was about
left
to
you
start
hanging.
cursing at you, and
I
then
left you totally hanging.
I realized that you hung up on me.
I didn't hang up on you. It was, I think, my internet like took a shit. I don't know what happened.
Sure.
Yeah.
But we've moved on without you, Nate.
Oh, come on. I've only been gone for like half of 3 seconds or something.
No, we've moved on. We're talking about a Florida woman in a
Okay.
Catholic warrior T-shirt destroys satanic temple's holiday display.
Whoa, I did not hear about that.
Yeah, I saw it on Reddit the other day, and the title itself just grabbed me right by the balls.
Wow.
I guess they had arrested this lady because she was destroying this holiday display at a satanic temple. I would like to check out a satanic temple, by the way.
Really?
I don't know. I think it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I really imagine it to be like in Metalocalypse, where Murderface is trying to find the right religion.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's just a bunch of nerds.
Like, please do not leave crumbs of food behind. The ants will get them. Hail Satan!
Yeah.
That's kind of what I imagine it to be.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but she was wearing a Catholic warrior shirt, which to me is really funny.
Huh.
I guess it was like some kind of nativity display, apparently. And she just ripped it down. 'Cause
Satanic
she's-
nativity.
Yeah, 'cause she's fucking bananas.
Huh. Well, she's ruining other people's property.
She says that she has to take a stand against Satan.
Oh. Oh, wait a second. Was this a Halloween thing?
I don't think so. I think it was probably closer to Christmas.
Okay. All right. Because there was another Halloween thing that I remember hearing about where this guy and his girlfriend they were in this tract of homes and he had set up some kind of nativity scene out in front of his house and that all of the characters were like skeletons and like grim reapers and stuff like that. And everyone was getting all up in arms about it in the neighborhood and they were going just nuts. Or maybe they were zombies. I can't remember what I thought they were skeletons.
But it was a nativity scene, and they were.
Yeah, it was a nativity scene. Yeah, but it was like all these dead people and stuff because it was
That's
for
awesome.
Halloween, you
Yeah.
know, and yeah, everyone was just going crazy trying to get him to tear it down and everything. And
Where was this?
I can't remember. I honestly can't. I remember reading the articles about it, but I found it pretty amusing.
Yeah,
And I don't think they were ever able to get him to tear it down. I think he was able to keep it.
yeah. I wouldn't. I don't see why they would make him tear it down. It's not doing any harm to anybody except for them religious nuts. Sycamore.
That's a nice tree.
Nativity violates zoning code. How is that?
Maybe that's it.
That I don't. Okay.
Zoning code.
Oh, it's placed inside a structure that's about 10 to 12 feet wide, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, they're getting them on a technicality here. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Well, he built like a little structure for it, and that's what they're doing. And
Ooh, I
they
see.
definitely wouldn't give a fuck if it was a legit nativity scene.
Maybe that's, I don't know. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, I don't know. People are fucking weird. People just like rally up against nothing
Yeah.
to just feel like they're making a difference or something. I don't know, to get their point across for some dumb shit. I don't have patience for that bullshit. Like I don't give a fuck what you believe in, and leave me alone because you shouldn't give a fuck what I believe in. Religion, am I right?
Oh,
One of the main things keeping us down as a species. I mean,
it's a species.
yeah. Who knows, man? Without religion, we could be on other planets by now. I don't know if that's true. I like to think it is. I like to think that's true.
I don't know if that is. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, okay. So what about the whole music breakup thing that you were mentioning to me? Do you want to bring that
Oh,
up?
with Blink 182?
Yeah, with Blink 182.
Okay.
I couldn't actually find anything that said they were actually broken up. Like,
I don't think
is it
they're broke.
official?
I think
I saw
one
a
of
thing
the
that said
members
why
left.
they can't bring up. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I think they've broken up before, but they came back, and I think one of the members just left. Tom, I think he was guitar, maybe.
Guitar and vocals. Is that the main guy?
I don't know, because there were two of them that sang all the time.
Oh, the small things. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that sang shittier than the other one who sang shitty.
Yeah, I think, yeah, exactly. I think the other guy, the bass player, was actually a better singer.
Yeah, okay, like everyone else around my time, I bought Enema of the State, which is one of their CDs.
Yeah. I think I bought Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
I think that was afterwards, wasn't it?
That was
Yeah.
more recent. That was a newer one. Yeah.
Yeah, and like everyone in my age group at that time, if you were interested in guitar, you learned one or two songs to impress the other people that like Blink 182.
Yeah.
I liked maybe two, maybe three songs, um, but I really hated them from the beginning.
Really?
I hated their voices. Like
Yeah.
okay, I grew up, as you know, listening to metal. I
Mhm,
listened to
mhm.
metal, and for some reason in my school, it was a very small private Catholic school, which is evidence for why I don't believe in that bullshit brainwashing crap anymore. Um, but that's for another time, Nate. Um, but it was a really small class, maybe a class of 25 at the most.
Yeah.
Um, and it was pretty much the same group of kids from kindergarten all the way to 8th grade. And they were always splitting up with opinions and things. So how stupid it was. Is like at one point, if you didn't own Nikes and wear them to school every day, like they would spit on your shoes.
That's
They
crazy.
were
I
bullies.
remember that stuff too. Yeah, I remember
Yeah, it
that.
was fucking bullies. And so, your parents wouldn't understand like why you all of a sudden wanted Nikes, which were way more fucking expensive than LA gear,
Yeah.
or something like that. And same thing with music. As everyone started to develop their own thing, you had it separated into like two major groups, and it was rap versus rock, is what it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and which was weird because at that time Eminem was huge and Dr. Dre was huge, and
Mhm.
that's kind of what everybody listened to. And
Until rap rock came around.
yeah, and then when I was like in 7th grade, it's kind of when Linkin Park really started to come forward, and
Yeah.
a lot of that new metal type of stuff.
Mhm.
And so I sided with rock, and so it was just like it may have just been ingrained in me for a long time after that to just not give a fuck about punk.
Yeah.
Um, and then recently, there's been a guy at work that is playing punk all the time, and now being older, maybe a little wiser, it's debatable.
You look at it differently. You look at it
I
more from a
tried to.
musical.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
tried to. Like, I would never listen to it on my own. The most punk I get is like AFI, but they're not even that punk anymore.
Yeah.
They're maybe like pop rock punk, something. I really don't know how to describe it,
Mhm.
but I like them. Um, and so I'm like, all right, well, let's give it a shot. This is like legit punk. Let's go. And it was whatever, but he's playing it all the fucking time now, and it's really irritating. And I don't like it. I wanted to save the punk talk for when we get someone in, my
Well, we
friend
can.
Paul.
Yeah, because it's definitely is its own topic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel it'd be great because I definitely have a bias, which is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
And
But Blink
he,
182 though. Yeah.
yeah. So, like, I try to give it a shot, but I'm not. No, Blink 182 sucks in my book, and of
You know what?
course it's everybody's own opinion. But I really dislike Blink 182. I think their vocals are horrible. I'm not into
Yeah.
that music. It's like
Yeah.
I left 7th grade, and that's where
Yeah.
Blink 182 should stay.
I think for me, because I thought quite a few of their songs were kind of funny actually, because I just hadn't heard anything like it before. They have some pretty weird songs, but they sound really young. They just sound like a really young band, and I don't know. I never really got into them like at all, but
Yeah.
I I liked them for the fact that they were the first songs that I started playing when I started playing guitar. And so, when I was learning guitar, that stuff was easiest for me to play. And so I, look up the tabs and start playing along to Blink-182 songs and stuff, and I felt like a badass because I could actually play along to them. So I liked them for that because it actually kinda taught me. It was my way of kind of learning how to play. And then I kinda, I graduated into, like, Linkin Park and all those kinds of things, and Metallica and everything. But yeah, they were kinda my starting block. Them and Sum 41.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both of those groups, like, got me it really taught me how to, like, learn songs, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. But see that it's like it should stay it stays in that age range. Like
Yeah.
if you're
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
30 years old and you were really into Blink-182, you have some issues, I think.
Yeah, well, and I think that's what they were kinda targeting. I mean, this is that age
Yeah.
range and stuff, and they did a good job for it, you know?
Yeah,
I mean,
and then with my bias, of course, like to me, punk feels like it's all that. Like it stays in that area. Like it's Warped Tour. Warped Tour is mainly for teenagers and young adults, I would say.
yeah, yeah.
Um, I don't know, man. And then especially listening to all the punk I've been listening to at work by, forced to listen to it at work.
But
Um,
is it like the old school, like the what people would consider like the real punk,
no,
or
no,
is
it's
it
like a
like
newer
pop punk?
band. It's a newer band, I think. Well, the band that they're playing all the time is called the OCs, and it's
I'm
just
not familiar
really
with them.
lo-fi stuff, which
Huh.
all these hipsters are into right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and it's so fucking irritating when you hear it like 8 hours a day, every day for like it's been 3 weeks, and I'm just too nice to fucking do anything about it. I know that's my fault.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't know, man. Like it kind of strengthens my argument. Um, First off, like I was watching Sonic Highways, which is the HBO special with Dave Grohl following the Foo Fighters, and
I still haven't seen that.
oh,
I
it's
really wanna see
I
that.
mean, being an audio guy, you'll like it. It's just as interesting talking about different musicians, different
Yeah.
states, and the influence that being in a certain area has had on on music.
Yeah. I'm not a
Um,
huge fan of Dave Grohl himself as a person, but I think, the Foo Fighters have definitely come a long way, and yeah, I would really like to see that just to kinda see what's up with them.
yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge Foo Fighters fan, but I think that I can have some respect for them, and I think they've earned their spot
Yeah,
on.
yeah, exactly. They've earned their spot. Yeah.
Yeah. But I always used to make fun of people like, "Oh yeah, punk, you play three chords and you just talk about stupid shit." But watching this kind of documentary is like you see these guys who are in like big named punk bands, and a lot of them say the same thing. They're like, "Oh yeah, around that time, metal was a huge thing, and it's like these guys who playing on a fretboard like a typewriter is just so precise and so uh, technical and like I just couldn't do it, so I just decided to be in a punk band. And I'm like, okay, so you sucked at playing guitar, didn't want to get better, and that's what punk is, and that's what I've been saying this whole time. It's shitty music. Everyone that I know started in a punk band, including me.
Mhm.
And you learn your instrument and you graduate to something a little bit better.
Yeah.
You don't stay
That's why
there.
yeah, yeah.
And then listening to all the music at work, I really feel like 90% of the music was made by like, well, what do you think I should do? Should I do this or do that? Like, oh, which one makes you seem like more of an asshole? That one. Okay, let's go with that one. Like, I feel like they're just being assholes.
Yeah, yeah.
Like this one band that's listening, like that we're listening to, this guy like shouts all the time. Like not shouts, but he woos all the time. And
Woos?
they've got this really fast slapback delay and this like spring shitty sounding reverb on his vocals all the time. And
Uh-huh.
so it's like he'll be singing like woo, like every fucking time, like every end of every lyric, woo, I'm like, oh, shut up. And it's just so irritating. I'll put my headphones on and listen to some crazy fucking metal.
Yeah.
Because it's better music.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. It's just I'm being a dick towards it, but it feel like as I'm getting older, all my dickish conspiracy theories are being confirmed. It's like punk musicians suck at being musicians,
Yeah.
and they're being assholes. And as I'm experiencing punk, those are being confirmed.
Yeah.
Back to you, Nate.
Yeah, I don't know. I look at it as kinda, to each their own.
Of course, and I
I
know
think
this is
it's like
my
art.
own.
I look at it kind of like art, everyone's
Yeah.
into different things.
But it's
I
kind of
don't
like that art where they're pooping on the floor and telling you it's art. Like, no, that's
Yeah,
not
but
art. You're being a dick, and that's
dude,
kind of where punk is.
that shit sells. There's always someone out there to buy something,
Fucking
as you
idiots.
once told me. Yeah.
I
There's
know.
always someone to buy something.
I know.
Um,
I'm being a
and
dick on purpose.
and I think that's kind of what punk. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, personally, not particularly. I'm just finding a p word.
Penis.
Personally, I don't listen to punk at all, really, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't bash it too much because I just don't really care. But um, it's just not something I listen to. Yeah, and to me, I guess it does, especially after kind of breaking into like the metal world and seeing what else is out there, and even like the classical world and stuff like that. You have much more appreciation for music and musicians and musical instruments, and I just can't look at punk with any seriousness nowadays.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean I dislike people that like punk or any of that kind of stuff. I like to each their own, but I can't take it seriously because it's just so simplistic. But I guess,
It is.
that's same thing with art. There's a lot of simplistic art that people love. So
I
it's,
know. And of course, I'm exaggerating on this podcast just because I think I'm funny when I know I'm not. Um, but it's a good disclaimer that the late great Rogan said he's not dead. I just wanted something to rhyme with great.
yeah, there
I
you
just
go.
wanted to say that he's not dead. He's very much alive. But he on one of his new specials. If you haven't seen it, you should see it, Nate. It's very funny.
Okay.
But he's always like, I don't always mean what I say. I'm gonna say
Oh,
something
yeah.
because it's funnier. It's the funnier option in my head, and I'm gonna
It's
go with it.
entertainment.
Yeah. So of course I'm doing this, and if anybody ever listens to this, then we'll get people talking shit about us talking shit about punk,
Yeah,
and
it's
to me
feedback.
that's funny.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean, if people like it, so I know I'm wrong in that aspect. As soon as someone's like, "I like punk," you're wrong, of course, because it's your personal choice.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I don't listen to it. It doesn't connect with me. I'm not huge on it. I've never liked it.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, I don't like it now. I have given it a shot. I'm trying to be more open minded when it comes to music. I used to really be closed because of the way I was growing up when I was in elementary school. Because you had to choose one side or the other. If you were in the middle, you get bullied, and I was bullied a lot. So any edge I had, I would take.
Yeah. That's understandable.
So did you step away from your mic or turn your shit down?
I'm sorry. I
There you
did.
go.
Yeah, for 1 second.
Just making
yeah.
sure. So that's why, I was definitely closed minded with music when I was growing up. But
Yeah.
I like a lot of things. I try to stay open. I hated Pink Floyd when I was in elementary because I associated it with stoners, and stoners I didn't like back then because of the people I knew that were stoners. But
Yeah.
when I gave them a chance, I fucking fell in love with them. And
Mhm.
it is awesome music. And I have given that fair chance to punk, I would say.
It just doesn't
It
connect.
doesn't do it for me. It doesn't do
Yeah.
it for me. It's
Yeah.
not my thing.
I think when I first heard Pink Floyd, I was in my Dre and Eminem phase.
What are you
So I was like, "Fuck this!"
What is white shit? White people shit. Um,
But I was listening to the Chronic.
oh my god, were you like rapping in your car, full blast, going at
Dude,
it, and then
I
whenever you
was-
see like a black dude near you, just like turn it down and just
I
pretend
love
you're
that.
listening to some
Yeah.
country or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, it's funny, but yeah, I was into that stuff for quite a while, like in early like high school, stuff
Yeah.
like that. I don't know, but yep, graduated from that too. I still like old school hip hop, but I don't get into a lot of the rap stuff nowadays. And
Yeah.
I just don't like the direction it's going in. But
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, not a lot of people, but especially being in LA, being in a band too, like you start seeing how hard things are.
yeah,
In metal bands, hard rock bands, whatever. But if it's not the main thing that's going on, especially in a city like LA, nobody's gonna give a fuck.
yeah,
I mean, right now the cool thing is being a DJ.
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't tell
Funny
you
how that came back. Yeah,
I know, and it's not the same. It's not being a DJ. It's pressing play for like 90% of those people. And yeah, they have to make the music, whatever. But it's like you're performing and you're pressing play and you're dancing.
on the CDJs.
But yeah, I mean, we'll hold off on the punk, even though we've already talked a shitload about it. But
Yeah.
I'd like to bring my friend Paul in, and he might be able to argue for it. But we did see eye to eye on this employee that we this coworker that we have, who's just overdoing it. And I'm like, when I was kind of griping about it to Remy, she's just taking it in, letting me vent, and she's like, well, what does Paul think? I'm like, I don't know, he probably enjoys it. He liked punk when he was growing up.
Yeah.
And then that very next day he's like, I'm about to throw something out the window, like I'm about to throw that computer that's playing the music out the fucking window. And I was just so happy that we could see eye to eye. So I think
Yeah.
we'd get like a nice balance, a nice debate when he comes in.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Yeah, is there anything else? I mean, that might do it. We're at 60, almost 64 minutes now.
Yeah. No, I think this is a pretty good place to wrap it up. I think yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks to anybody who's listening to this.
Mm-hmm.
Nate, that would be you.
That's me. I'm listening. Number one fan.
Yeah, so this is episode 2. We did it. That's
Yeah.
one more than we had yesterday.
Woohoo!
Good job.
Yes, to you as well.
Okay, well, thank you all for listening. If anybody is listening, that'll do it for us here on the Bean and Saltine Show. Stay tuned. We're trying to do this once a week, see how that goes.
Yeah.
Try to get the Rice back in here at the controls at the helm.
Mr.
Blah,
Yamamoto.
blah. Maybe we're thinking of a few different things. We want to do some segments within the show, like what chaps my ass, do it a little more official, and also do some things on the side. Just griping about things because that's what we know to do. That's what people do. We're part of society. Society complains about bullshit that they don't know anything about, and that's what we're gonna do.
And society likes to listen to people complain about bullshit they don't.
Surprisingly, yeah. So this guy's a fucking idiot, but I'm gonna keep listening to him.
I want to listen to this. Yeah. Oh man.
All right. Well, we'd like to thank our sponsors. Insert sponsors here.
Insert sponsors. Yeah. We'll leave that space open for any.
We were not fueled by anything in particular besides water today.
Yes.
I was drinking water. It just didn't feel right. Drinking alone.
I had a milkshake, so.
I drink your milkshake.
All
All right. Well, that's it. Let's stop it before we say something stupid.
All right.
It might be too late.
Signing off.
All right. Well, here's our jam. And everyone take care. All right.
See ya.
So we'll melt your face tonight. It may sting, but it'll be alright.